I thought I knew what birth was, until the contractions started and I realized how little I was prepared. I wanted a natural birth, but when the nurse leaned in and whispered, "Sweetie, you won't make it without the epidural," everything I planned started falling apart. In this video, I'm going to share the raw, real truth no one tells you about choosing between natural birth and epidural, because your birth story should never be left to chance. No judgment, just real info to help you decide what's right for you. When we talk about natural birth, it's easy to think we all mean the same thing. But here's the truth. It depends who you ask. For some, a natural birth simply means no epidural. For others, it means no pain meds at all, no IV drugs, no interventions. And for a growing number of women, it means something deeper, letting the body lead the process with as little interference as possible. That means no induction, no Pitocin to speed things up, no artificial breaking of the water, no constant monitoring or restrictions on movement. It's birth on your own terms, breathing through each wave, changing positions, letting gravity help, and trusting your body in a way our system often forgets to support. But here's the catch. Even if your labor is induced or your water is broken by a nurse, if you gave birth without pain medication, you still went through something incredibly powerful. This isn't about strict labels. It's about understanding the choices and the realities so you can decide what kind of support you want. The epidural. It's the most common form of pain relief in US hospitals. And for many women, it's a lifesaver. A thin catheter placed near your spine numbs the lower part of your body. The pain fades. You breathe. You rest. You finally feel like yourself again. Some women say it saved them from panic. Others say it helped them enjoy their birth. And that's real. But here's the part they don't put in the brochures. Once you get it, you're likely stuck in bed. You may not feel your legs. You'll probably need constant monitoring. Sometimes it slows labor, and Pitocin is used to speed things back up. You could develop a fever, a headache that lasts for days. Or worst of all, it might only numb one side, or not work at all. And in that moment, no one has a backup plan. There's this moment in labor no one really prepares you for. It's not in the birth plan. It's not in the hospital brochure. It's that quiet collapse when everything you thought you'd choose starts to blur. Maybe you planned a natural birth. You practiced the breathing. You said no to meds. But suddenly, the contractions hit harder than you imagined. Your body is shaking. You feel trapped in time. You start to doubt yourself. And then a nurse says, "Do you want the epidural?" And you wonder, am I giving up? Or am I just surviving? Or maybe the opposite happens. You went in thinking, of course I'll get the epidural. No need to be a hero. But labor progresses fast. The anesthesiologist is busy. You miss the window. And suddenly, you're doing this thing, without the thing you thought you couldn't do without. That moment, it changes you. Not because of what you chose, but because you faced something raw. Something only you and your baby will ever truly understand. Here's something I wish someone had told me sooner. Your choice is valid. Whether you want to feel every contraction or none of them, there's no gold medal at the end. Just you, your baby, and the strength it took to get there. According to the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, both natural and medicated births are safe and respected options. Their focus? Education over expectation. Because birth isn't about proving anything. It's about understanding what's available, what's right for you, and what helps you feel safe. So ask the real questions. What are the hospital policies? Can I move during labor if I get an epidural? What are the backup plans? The more you know before labor begins, the more power you hold when it starts. And power during birth doesn't come from doing it perfectly. It comes from being present, prepared, and heard. You are not more powerful for doing it without medication. You're not less brave for asking for help. Birth is not a contest, it's a transformation. Whatever you choose, natural, epidural, both, or something in between, you are showing up for your baby in the most incredible way. This is your body, your baby, and your story to write. You are not more powerful for doing it without medication. And you're not less brave for asking for help. Birth is not a competition. There's no scoreboard. No one handing out trophies for the most natural labor. What matters is how you felt in your body. Did you feel safe? Did you feel heard? Did you feel like you had a choice? Because that is everything. You might walk away from birth with a scar, with a moment you wish had gone differently, or with a surprise twist that changed the entire story. And you know what? That doesn't make your birth any less worthy. It makes you human. It makes you powerful. It makes you a mother. So, what kind of birth are you planning? Or maybe, what kind of birth did you end up having? Was it what you expected? Or did life write a different story for you? Tell us in the comments. Your story might be exactly what another mom needs to hear today. And if you are still figuring it all out, stay with us. There's more truth coming. Because here we talk about the messy, the magical, and the moments no one warns you about. Subscribe, share, and remember. You don't have to do this alone.